Hi everyone, Mark Donovan from HomeEditionPlus.com. I wanted to talk with you about a garage door opener that I installed the other day. And I should say more like replaced. The existing garage door opener had failed, so it was time to install a new one, except the bottom line is extremely cold out, and I wanted to get it done because I was sick of opening the door by hand and closing it by hand. So I took a few shortcuts to speed up the process, and I wanted to show you those little shortcuts that you might want to consider if you're installing or replacing a garage door opener. So I installed a half horsepower Chamberlain garage opener or garage door opener. I was debating between a three-quarter horsepower and a half-inch horsepower. But since the existing garage door opener lasts at least 10 years, and it was a half horsepower, I decided I'd stick with the same power capability. Why I debated getting a three-quarters horsepower versus a half horsepower garage door opener was, you can see here, this is a 16-foot by 7-foot garage door opener, or garage door. So it's big, bigger than your standard like 9 by 7. The only thing is it's fairly well balanced and light due to the torsion springs that are on it. There's no windows in it, and again, the last garage door opener that was here was only half horsepower, and it lasted at least 10 years. So I figured to make my life easier and to save a few dollars, I just put in the same horsepower type motor. So this is the new garage door opener that I installed. It's a chain one versus the bell one. I prefer the chain ones. I feel like they're more reliable. And also in a garage, detached garage like this, I'm not so worried about the quietness of it. Where I saved a lot of time installing this was that I was able to use the existing mounting brackets on the ceiling or the roof rafters, so I didn't have to add those in. Fortunately, the position of the new garage door opener was right in the exact location of the old one. Also, the bar was able to connect right into the existing brackets, so I didn't have to go and reinstall a new bracket above the header to mount the bar. I also saved a lot of time by not having to put in the protector sensor units. I was able to use the same protector sensors that were in the original garage door opener unit with this new garage door. So saved a whole heck of a lot of time having to install these brackets, mount the sensors, run the wire over to the motor, and then worry about having to align the new sensors between either side of the garage door. That was all done for me by just maintaining the old one. So I saved probably an hour's worth of effort in installing those and getting them lined up and rerunning all that new wire. Likewise in the door control unit. Again, I just used the existing wiring. It's the same gauge wire with the original one compared to the new one, and just remove the old opener control unit and put on the new one. Just wired wires to the back of it and attached it to the plate on this door. So here's all those sensors and wires that I didn't use. I'm just going to hold on to them. So in the event I do lose a sensor someday, I've got all the material here, including the brackets, and they're still in the box, that I can wire in if I need to. But for now, I got a garage door opener that works just perfectly well with the existing protector sensor and wiring technology that was there. Also, where the arm of the garage door opener comes down and ties into the bracket on the door itself, I was able to maintain that whole bracket structure, not having to replace it. So again, I could have gone through a long process of removing all the old brackets, all the wiring, and then reinstalling new ones, but why bother? When it's 10 degrees out, who wants to spend 3 to 4 hours hanging around in a garage door, in a garage, cold garage, putting a new garage door opener on? So something that would have taken me probably half a day, I was able to get done in about an hour and a half. So if your garage door opener has failed you this winter, take some of these tips and expedite the process of replacing it. I was able again to save probably 2 to 3 hours by leveraging a lot of the existing stuff that was in here in the original garage door opener. If you want to know how to actually install one or want to see how one's installed from the get-go, I'll put a link at the bottom of my website to another video that I did where I actually installed one from the ground up, so you get to see all the how-to versus just these tips on saving some time. If you have other home improvement questions, make sure to visit homeeditionplus.com. And if you like this video, click on the link below and subscribe to the channel.